Being intentional and bringing that intention into your day, your week, your month, your year sets you up for success. Hello gorgeous souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another one of my videos today. So today's video, I wanted to create a little guide for you on manifestation practice ideas. This is something that I get asked a lot of the time from people saying, well, what practices should I be doing? Do you have some ideas, some inspiration, Emma? So I really wanted to create a video for you, sharing with you what I do weekly, monthly, annually, and just manifestation rituals that I swear by, that I stick to, and I believe are the most effective practices that you can stick to also. But if you're new here to my channel, then welcome. My name is Emma. I'm an award-winning life coach, 3 times best-selling manifestation author, law of attraction YouTuber, and I'm the host of the #1 spirituality podcast on iTunes, Aligned Abundance. And here on my channel, I cover all things law of attraction, manifestation, spirituality, and self-help. So not only do I really hope you're going to enjoy this video, but the abundance of videos here on my channel over the last 10 years. So let's get into it then. What are my top manifestation practices that I think are effective, that work every time, and that I, most importantly, stick to? Well, let's start off with a morning practice then. So actually, let's start annually. Let's go from the big down to the micro practices. So at the beginning of each year, so normally on December the 31st or January the 1st, I try and tie it in if there's a new moon around there as well, just to amplify that energy. So what I will do over that new year period is I will create a vision board, normally digitally, for the year ahead. So a 2026 vision board, for example. And although I have a kind of overall life vision board, which is more kind of 5 to 10 year focus, I like to do an annual vision board as well to really just break those bigger life visions into more attainable goals for the year ahead. And I think this is really powerful. One, to give you focus for the year ahead and your intentions and what you want to create over the year, but it brings that visual element to it as well. I love a good vision board. So for me, really bringing that into my year is important, so then I can turn my yearly goals into something visual, into something attainable. And I actually put this as my desktop background on my computer, so I see it every single day. So my word for the year is on there, the word that I select for my year of what I want to embody. I've got images there representing my goals and any keywords that I really want to embody as well with those intentions. And I'll also write a written list of goals as well for manifestations for the year ahead. So I've got it in visual and in my good old scripting form as well. For me, I love writing my intentions down. That is something that I really enjoy, and it's definitely my manifesting superpower. So I like to have both, but I think one or the other is just as good. But if you can do both, perfect. And what I then love to do is take those annual yearly goals into monthly. So I break down the big visions and say, okay, if I want to achieve that by the end of 2026 or whatever year you're in, then how can I achieve that? Like, what steps would I need to take each month to manifest that? So can they be broken down into monthly steps or monthly manifestations? So that kind of gives me some more focus and inspiration for what to work on month to month as well. So I'll take those bigger goals, write them into my monthly goals when I do set them each month. And I tend to set those on the first of the month, but also on the new moon as well. So I write my intentions for the month ahead on the first of the month, and that will include a money intention as well of what money I'd like to manifest over that 30-day period. And then I'll also do a new moon ritual as well, which will tend to reflect the same intentions for that month ahead. Now, I do both. I don't think you need to do both monthly. I think if I was to say one of them, I would say do the new moon practice, just because the new moon is so powerful. And if you're new to moon practices, I will link my new moon ritual below for you, and meditation, so you can go and check those out and work with them. But the new moon is the lunar cycle where we manifest. It is part of the cycle where it is potent for manifestation energy, because we're planting new seeds of intention to come to life over that 28-day period, or the lunar cycle. So the new moon each month is definitely the date I would recommend setting monthly intentions on. And I just love to keep it simple. If you do my forecast here on YouTube, that's a great way to introduce you to monthly intention setting as well. So go and check those out if you're liking the sound of this. But I just set 3 to 5 personal goals, 3 to 5 work goals, and a money goal. That's it. I keep it nice and simple. I don't overwhelm myself. I just love to really just have focus intention for the month ahead. Then I break that down into weekly. Now, I wouldn't say I do anything too extravagant weekly, but I just tend to like to set some intentions for the week ahead, just to set the tone, set the vibe, and to invite the power of manifestation into my week. So I really love to just set some words or even a mantra for the week ahead, just to really give focus, give intention. And I really like to be intentional because that is what brings manifestation to life. So a lot of the time people create these vision boards, and vision boards are really long-term energy. I wouldn't say if you want to manifest something in the next 6 months to do a vision board. I would say if it's in the next few years, fantastic. But I feel there's other more effective ways to bring that into your reality a lot quicker. So it's all about looking at what tools and practices also promote the time frame of your desire. If you're wanting more long-term goals, vision boards, annual goals, perfect. If you're wanting more regular manifestations and regular abundance, you have to be setting those intentions regularly. So now let's break it down into the daily. So my daily practice, I believe, is what creates the consistency and momentum for all of my manifestations to grow, compound, and all come together to hit those annual manifestations. So to give you some manifestation rituals that you can do daily, and again, you have to make this sustainable and easy for you. You don't want to overwhelm yourself and create this huge morning practice that isn't easy to stick to or feels draining. It has to uplift you, has to feel good, and that's the key here. So simplicity is key. Making it simple, effective, and consistent is what will set you up and make all of these practices stick. So I really love to do a gratitude practice in the morning straight away as soon as I wake up, because gratitude is the best attitude. As we know, being grateful for what we have only amplifies the abundance that we have and magnetizes new manifestations to us as well. So gratitude for me is an absolute non-negotiable because it raises my vibration, it gets me into the energy of gratitude and feeling good, and it sets me up for a fantastic day ahead. I've got lots of examples of how to do a gratitude practice here on this channel, so I'm going to link that down below, and my morning practice to give you some more inspiration as well of tools you can use. But I simply just write down 3 to 5 points of gratitude, and I will simply write, I am so grateful for, and then what I'm grateful for, and then because. So I write my why, and that why is what takes this practice so much deeper and gives you the real juicy essence of the gratitude practice. And it means you get the most out of it too. Then next, I tend to do some meditation. Now, some people might like to do like a visualization meditation and visualize their desires and see them coming into their life, and absolutely do that. I have a core energy of your desire meditation, which would be perfect for that. So that's linked below as well for you. But for me, I personally like to do energy protection meditation, which is a little bit more of an advanced spirituality manifestation. I wouldn't necessarily say that you need to do that unless you really felt like you wanted to. But for me, meditation is all about intention setting. It's all about just setting myself up for a really intentional day. So I will set intentions in my meditation. I will set an intention for my work, for the collective as well. And then I incorporate that energy protection into it. So everything, as you can see, brings that deeply intentional energy to create an intentional and abundant day. Now, there are lots of other things that you can do on the daily side of things to bring your manifestations in and have manifestation practices that stick. Some extra ideas for you would be EFT tapping. You can use that to release any stuck or stagnant energy or emotions and also manifest your desires as well. And Brad Yates has a fantastic channel here on YouTube that I would highly recommend checking out for his incredible videos that are normally about 5 to 10 minutes. So not a huge amount of time commitment either, which is great. You could also pull an oracle card or a tarot card for the day to give you some direction, maybe answer a question that you have or bring some clarity into your day. But one practice I really want to recommend is something that I do not necessarily like weekly, daily, monthly, but I do it when I'm setting a new intention. So say for instance, I'm launching something in my work, I will do this practice for it. Say I'm wanting to manifest something new and it's, halfway through the year, I will also do this practice. So whenever I'm setting a new intention, scripting is something that I absolutely swear by. As I've said, writing is my manifesting superpower. Yours might be different. And that's why it's so important to try these things to see what fits, what works, what doesn't, so you can find your own secret sauce for success. So I will script down my intention and write it as if it's already happened. So it's almost like a love note, I love to call it. A love note to my current self from my future self, telling me here today all of the things that have happened, how my manifestation came into existence, how amazing it is. And it's almost like a day in the life letter that I write, telling me here now, writing it, what it's like once it's in my life, as if it's already happened. So scripting must be done in present tense. So it's writing to yourself here today, who's watching this video, but as your future self, telling you what it's like with your desire in your life. And I have a video on scripting as well that I'd really recommend checking out. I've linked it below for you to give you some extra tips, tools, and guidance with this. And another practice finally that I really recommend is subliminals. These are such a fantastic way to bring everything that I've mentioned up a notch, up a gear, and just help you effortlessly bring your desires into your reality. I have a playlist here on my YouTube channel of free subliminals that you can listen to for things like manifesting money, manifesting love, trusting and letting go, energy protection, inner child work, gratitude, abundance, like pretty much everything you can think of at this point. So go and check out that playlist. I've linked it down below for you, just like everything else I've mentioned. And subliminals are fantastic because I like to call them a lazy way of manifesting. They are not lazy in any way, shape, or form though. It's listening to healing music and affirmations underneath that healing music to rewire the subconscious mind to those positive beliefs. So if you're struggling to let go and surrender, you could listen to that let go and surrender subliminal, and you could just listen to that whilst you're working, whilst you're cooking, cleaning, walking the dog, whatever. And you can even listen to them whilst you're sleeping. So they're great ways to just amplify all the amazing work you're doing and just speed up that process by supporting the subconscious mind to rewire any limiting beliefs into positive new up level beliefs. So subliminals are so powerful, and I really highly recommend you try them, you check them out here on my channel and see how they work for you. But I mentioned this practice a little bit earlier on, but I just want to highlight it again. The core energy of your desire. This is one of my most powerful, effective practices that I recommend. I have a beautiful meditation here on my channel. Go and try it, see what comes up for you. And this is such a powerful way to manifest with our energy and really magnetize it in quickly. So I'd love for you to give this a try because it is the #1 practice I work with alongside scripting to powerfully magnetize abundance into my life. And I think whilst the internet is absolutely incredible and has given us so many incredible things, like being able to post these videos and reach all of you amazing people, there's such an overwhelm of information as well. So I totally understand when there's hundreds of thousands of practices out there now where people are like, what ideas do you have, Emma? What should I do? Because there is a lot of information. So I really hope that you've got some great, grounded, simple practices you can get started with. These are my absolute favorite. This is what sets me up for manifesting success. And as you can see, they're so easy to commit to as well. And they don't take up a huge amount of time. It's just, especially with the daily practice, finding a rhythm, finding a practice, making it your own so it is sustainable and it does feel good. And with a daily practice, it doesn't really matter how long it is. You know, even if it's just 5 minutes you commit to first of all, and you just do gratitude and maybe an intention for the day, that is absolutely better than nothing. Like, that is still bringing such powerful intention into your day, into your week, into your month. It all compounds and builds. So don't feel that even if you can only commit to a small amount of time to start off with, that that's bad or wrong. Nothing is wrong. It's always what's right for you. And the one thing I want to leave you with in this video is looking at, as you can see through the daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, all the practices that I've shared with you, the one thing that echoes throughout them all is intention. And intention is so important because if you want to manifest regularly, you have to be setting regular intentions. Being intentional and bringing that intention into your day, your week, your month, your year sets you up for success so much more than you think. And you will be surprised that when you bring intention into your practice, how effortless manifestation can be. And intention is energy. So when people say, you know, you have to bring your energy to your desires, it's intention. It is purpose and intention, as well as aligned action and as well as the rest of the manifestation process. But it all starts with seeds of intention. It all starts with you bringing intention into that practice. So the real way that manifestation practices stick and last and stay consistent is when you bring devotion and intention to them. So start bringing this intention into your practice, try out these ideas, try out these rituals, and let me know what manifests for you. And if you have any practices or tools that you swear by, then please let us know in the comments because I'm sure everybody watching would love to hear your thoughts too. And just a reminder, I know I've mentioned a lot of resources in this video. Every single thing I've mentioned will be linked in the description, so make sure to go and check that out. And I really hope you're going to enjoy creating a beautiful manifestation practice that sticks and lasts for you. And if you would like any extra support or help with this, in my manifestation membership is like the one place to be for manifesting ideas and rituals and practices. You have everything in there you'd ever need. But we're also doing consistency month here in November. So if you really want to build consistency and see the power of consistency flow into your life and magnetize abundance, then I will pop the link down below for you to go and check it out and come and join us this month for consistency. So thank you so much, gorgeous souls, for watching. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, so we'd love to see you again soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box down below because I reply to them all. And don't forget, you can also join my free Law of Attraction support group over on Facebook, where you can join myself and other like-minded souls, where we talk all things manifestation, law of attraction, and spirituality. I hope you have an incredible week, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you all in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love.